The super featherweight division has been put on notice. Alicia Baumgardner explodes to become undisputed champion. In a scintillating fight that saw her overcome Ellen McCaleb, Baumgardner is now on top. Let's talk about the fight and what may be next. On Saturday, February 4th, in a battle that is worthy of a co-main feature, two super featherweight champions came together, unifying for Undisputed, when Alicia Baumgardner and Ellen McCaleb came together to defend their titles, one to rule over all. This was a battle between two women that gave as good as they got, but saw Alicia Baumgardner come out on top and is now the undisputed champion at super featherweight. As this fight came up, many people were already supporting Baumgardner because she has had success in the sport and has been a popular figure because she has charisma and brings excitement because her nickname, the Bomb, is often on display when she battles her opponents. And this fight was no different. What I really enjoyed about the performance of Baumgardner in this fight is she learned something from her battle that she faced off in her previous match against Michaela Mayer. She realized that there were moments in the fight where she would have to pick it up, be more active, and to ensure that rounds were in the bank for her. And Elham met her challenge. Early in the fight, when they came out, it was Baumgardner who had come out behind a super strong jab, which something was different about that over her previous fight as well. She made certain that punches counted. And Elham saw that Baumgardner, who's now 14-1 with 7 KOs, is the type of fighter that will try to take risk in the fight. Elham came out with the mindset of counterpunching. Early on, I noticed that she was trying to come over Baumgardner's low carried left with counter right hands, and she was putting some fire on those punches. But it was a difficult thing for her to keep up with Alicia's athleticism. The fact that Alicia had very good footwork, good upper body movement, and knew how to pull and counter, it gave the more robotic French woman difficulties that she wasn't quite able to adjust to, but she never gave up. Even in being dropped in the fight, the look on Elham's face when she went down was a look of surprise because you could tell she was not accustomed to dealing with that type of power. But she bit down on that mouthpiece and got right back into the fray of battle. And Baumgardner was obliging. She met her challenge and faced right with her. On the inside, she exhibited her propensity for a rough, fierce, hard-fought battle on this night, and she was not going to be denied. The physicality that Baumgardner showed is something that was a little bit surprising, because as far as her personality, even when she's talking with bravado, she doesn't reflect that. But all you gotta do is look at her physique and you can tell she's primed and ready for battle. The woman is in great condition and she's very strong. Now we know that not only is she physically strong, but she's strong in the mental aspect, because she was able to deal with adversity in this fight. And some people might say, well, Stormy, what adversity did she deal with? When you're able to exhibit physical force and strength, oftentimes it could be enough to make someone acknowledge and take a step back. But Michaela did not do that in this fight. She actually came on stronger. And that's where Alicia had to make other adjustments. And she did a very good job of acknowledging where she was in the fight. So, body punches were mixed in. Combinations, and not just punches from a single shot here and there, but punches well placed, well timed, all became a part of what she was doing in this fight. In fact, Baumgardner's punch placement was so well that the 15-2 with 3 KOs, Michaela wasn't able to land the bombs that she was launching on her own accord. And she was punching people. She was punching with power, but she didn't have accuracy. Her technique was pretty darn good, but she didn't have the accuracy. And that was the difference between the two fighters. They were at the level that they should be fighting one another. They were both champions, but sometimes the talent is just the proving factor of separation between two fighters. When Elham found herself on the canvas in round 3, the fight took a change. It took a turn for the better as far as we as viewing audiences, because she got serious about her business. This wasn't about being fancy or prissy or anything like that. This is about battling. And the way she came back from being dropped twice, it showed the resolution that she had, the constitution, the makeup of being a real fighter. And also kudos to Alicia for making certain that she identified what she was in the ring with. She didn't get wild. She didn't get undisciplined. She continued to break Elham down. And that is a detriment to her. That is a compliment, to her corner and how they kept her focused and gave her the correct instructions in between rounds, which for a change, we were able to hear some of the instructions. That's not often available, but in this instance, it was, and I was able to see exactly what was going on, and they were ready to bring home the prize. So now that Alicia Baumgardner has achieved this goal of becoming the undisputed champion of the world, what's next? Will she look to fight someone else in another division? Will she look to go back toward a rematch with Michaela Mayer? The Ali Frazier-like banter between them, it makes for good theater, and it'll also make for good box office. She should definitely have that in the back of her mind, because there's a guaranteed payday in that opportunity. The question will remain, has Michaela Mayer improved enough to make a difference a second go round? So salute to Alicia Baumgardner, the undisputed featherweight champion of the world. This is Stormy B Man. That's all I have for you at this time. Peace to everyone out there. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share.